Hello, hello, hello. My name is Mark. There is a strong contingency to get Corey Graves on a weekly main roster TV shows, regardless of who or is not available. While several understands the value of Pat McAfee for the company, many feels Graves is way too good and passionate to not be on the main roster commentary week in and week out via Roosevelt's radio backstage pass. Okay, this man has been in Raw for like, if I remember correctly, like 5, 6 years in main roster, if I remember correctly, when he's kind of like heelish commentator. But in this current run, he's doing pretty well. I think it's not that bad. I think he is. I think he's really passionate about professional wrestling. He's passionate about the wrestler who wrestle, and he's passionate about just basically just wrestling in general in WWE. Um, to be honest, I don't like Pat McAfee that much. I think he's doing a good job when he's there, but sometimes he's getting too carried away. I don't mind fun, but you need to still to be more passionate about the guys in the ring, and then you need to know what the heck is going on in the ring. Uh, I think it's play by play, right? Like the analyst, play by play commentator. No. I think more just an analyst. Pat McAfee is good. By if you remember his segment doing the drawing stuff, it's funny, but I think he needs to do more of that, where he needs to learn about stuff. It's good that he's taking a break. I think he's still doing his Pat McAfee show on ESPN, but he needs to make a decision to just stay away until maybe I think he got like college football too. I think you should just go away for until college football is done, or just but just if you feel like you can come back, then come back. I think he needs to just step away, not go away. Step away from commentating Raw. I think Corey Graves is good, and he's still doing NXT if I remember correctly. This past Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday, and with Vince is gone, I think he could be the Michael Cole. He could be Michael Cole, where he has no control. He had fun. He can do whatever he wants, and then more professional. I think he could get things done quickly, very quickly. I think it's a good idea. If I'm being honest, stick. I think Raw should stick by him. I think Raw needs to be not to be. I think Raw needs someone like Corey Graves and Michael Cole, and we need more of these guys. I know they've been doing this. I think that's a three-man desk job back in the day, but I need to see Corey and Michael Cole just coexist and having thoughts together and combine those ideas and stuff, and having a decent commentary. I think it would be good, and some fans in, I don't know if it's IWC or in Raw, especially the live audience. I know they're not listening to the commentary, but I don't know what they think about commentary. But I know people who watch on TV or internet, Netflix, or whatever it is. They have like an opinion about Pat McAfee. I don't know if it's most, but some people don't like Pat McAfee. I think, if I'm being honest, I don't like Matt McAfee because I think sometimes it be too cringy because how overhyped he is, and I don't mind that. But sometimes you need to calm down and then see what's going on to match how it feels, how it felt in the ring, the match, everything. He needs to match that, and I think Corey did a good job matching how things are going in the ring, whether it's a segment in the backstage, not back at the, not backstage. I mean, just basically mostly in the ring, a little bit of backstage what's happening, and then he replied. Same with Michael. I think they perfectly fit. I think for now WWE needs to just stick with him for now. If McAfee wants to come back, hopefully I don't know, try three man dash job for now. At least try that. If it doesn't work, send Corey back to NXT, and then hopefully if Pat goes away again, going back to ESPN, you slide Corey Graves again. But that's what I think. Let's see what people think, or just remove with Barrett. I think Barrett is okay in my opinion. I think uh, he's done a decent job in WWE. I think Barrett's still good, like heelish, but good analyst too. They can do all three then. At this point, no. I think when three people don't match each other's vibes, and then because certain people have like this kind of like role, Michael Cole is more basic and to the fans, and then the other one is more like intricate, and you need to balance those. If you add three of them, if you remember 2018, 17, or 20 to 2020 something, we had three-man job, three desk, or back then I know there is Rene in there too, doing three man desk job. I think uh, at some point you can do it, but let's do it for certain event. You don't need them to do that every single week. I think that's not cohesive, if I'm being honest. For weekly, let's do two special fun. You can invite Pat McAfee for just special matches or what, or certain big huge matches. Uh, choose say Corey, and 20% choose Pat 80% choose Corey Graves. You just want Corey Graves back in the main roster TV shows. I think after Vince was gone, I think I would like to see something new, fresh. I think Corey now. I don't know about his thing in NXT. I hear him a bit here and there, but in Raw, I think he's been decent. I think he could do more, and yeah, I wouldn't mind. I think Pat McAfee should just go to NXT. I just want to see how he gel well with. Can he gel well with Booker T and I forgot the other guy. That guy too in NXT has been in main roster. I didn't know that. That's something new. I guess I was 2 days old or 2 years old. Then I found out that the guy who doing commentary in NXT has been in WWE for a while. Man, three-man boot with Cole and Pat on Raw and on pay-per-view events should be the move. Yes, but only on pay-per-view. Only in pay-per-view. Big Six, I don't care. I think three-man boot should be in the special case for pay-per-view or PLE. I think you need, if you want to do every week, it's hectic, too hectic. Pat's great for entertainment, but he's an awful commentator. He was at his peak when he was the third guy at the table. If this guy has been watching the three-man boot, especially with Pat McAfee, then I guess I agree. And I agree with the statement that Pat McAfee is like a good sports show host, and I know he's doing well wrestling, but I think for commentary he needs to match the energy to certain things, and then sometimes he didn't gel well with that certain matches, and it felt like he too overhyped. Cannot stand the the mistake or just whatever the the greedy of matches or whatever it is, just the aura of matches that he cannot match it, and it felt like, ugh, Matt Caffey, come on, you need to calm down. You don't need to overhype or just everything like it's crazy, and then you try to sometimes to when the match is getting like firing, then you need to match the fireness. But if you match kind of like slow and then you kind of hype, it doesn't make good commentary. But I think Pat is going to be a good guest, commentary guest, and I think he should do that, and he could balance it out instead of doing every week. I think Pat sometimes cannot be the same Pat McAfee on that television that probably watch on ESPN. But yeah, I think Pat should be an addition as like special guest commentary. Maybe it, it could work. Maybe it could work. I don't know. Watching Raw this week was refreshing because he was dropping bits of historical wrestling knowledge and also had a great rapport. I forgot how to pronounce it. Now, pronounce that. With Cole, his emotions are just raw as Cole's when commentating. Yeah, again, uh, with Pat McAfee, it's kind of like hype the crowd and trying to be entertaining. And Michael Cole is more like general, and he's entertaining too. By the way, since Vince left, and more emotional, more getting into the story, more just like effective to a storyline. And I really love Cole now because how he's now freewheeling and then not caring and just focused on really pro wrestling. And with Corey Graves, who really have the knowledge of certain things, I think could gel well. And that's why I think they should do it with Corey Graves instead of Pat. Pat needs to study love of pro wrestling, and then if he had the knowledge and have the creativity to how to pronounce or how to do certain things, then I'm gladly welcoming him back. This is the right move in my opinion. Love Cole, Joe, and Wade, but no one quite does like Corey right now. Yeah, I think that's it. That's a good take. I think when Samoa Joe was in Raw commentating, I think he's doing a great job. Wade, to me, I don't know. Sometimes it's just too heelish sometimes, but he's doing a great job too. By the way, a good job. But in the end, do I support this? Hell yeah! I think it's a good addition, just to make sure that this man. Hope he's doing well. I think he's doing a decent and great and good job. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Share this video. Corey Graves. Should he be in main roster right now for the next couple of months? I think it's yes. I think it's good to go. Don't bring back McAfee for now. I think Corey Graves is a good addition. Goodbye.